Hello, students. I hope you are good, well, and fine, and you are enjoying these all lectures. So, in today's lectures, we will be continuing our previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we talked about the mensuration, meaning the perimeter, the different formulas for different shapes. For triangle, we talked about mainly the conversion units from one unit to another. If you remember the कह दूं तुम्हें या चुप रहूं दिल में मेरे द देसी दिल में मेरे आज क्या है सीमा. So कह किलो hecto deca unit deci centi and milli. If you move to right, you multiply the that much power of the 10. So if you move 2 steps to the right, you multiply this. If you move left 2 steps, that means you are dividing the term with 10 to the power 2, that is 100. We talked about area and the formula, different formulas for different types of triangles. Okay, the Heron's formula we talked about equilateral for isosceles triangle. Okay, and I'll be recalling for you so that you do not have to worry or do not have to prepare for this lecture. And today's lecture mainly focusing on the examples. In previous lecture we discussed the theory part mainly, and now we will be discussing a lot of examples so that you apply those formulas and how the questions will frame in future. Okay, so let's jump into our first example. Okay, so let me. Okay, so the first example says if the area of a triangle is 30 centimeter square. Always remember this term whenever we refer or we say that the area is this. So we use the unit very carefully. The square meaning we are talking about area. Whenever someone says the 70 meter square, that means in some meaning he is talking about the area of something. Okay, so here the area of triangle is 30 centimeter square. Now we have to find the base. If altitude meaning altitude you all know means the height. If you don't know, I'll here let me write what do we mean by altitude. Altitude means height. Okay, and the height which exceeds the base with 7, that means we know area. Area is, first of all, always start with given what we are given. So area is given to us 30 centimeter square. Always write units, respective units. Okay, now the base, if you read carefully, we have to find the base. So base is b. Say base is b. I am assuming some variable for base. So I am assuming base is equals to some b number. Now we know height or the altitude. Height is equals to height exceeds. What do we mean by this word? Exceed means increased or excessive amount, increased. Okay, so height is more, or we say more 7 centimeter base. That means height is 7 plus b. Okay, because altitude exceeds the base by 7 centimeter. So whatever is the length of the base, the height is just 7 plus to the length of the base. That's it. So we already knew the area is going to be for this triangle is half into base into height. Clear? We know half, we know base is b. Okay, and we know height is 7 plus b. So 7 plus b. Okay, quite easy. We know the area is 30 Now just calculate it, where it is quite easy. So I'm doing calculation. So I'm multiplying this by this first and this by this. It is a distributive property, if you remember. So whenever you see this, b multiply with some bracket, and inside this 7 plus b. So first multiply this number to the first term and the second term. So 7b plus b square. Now b square plus 7b. Now I am taking this left hand number, the 60 number, to the right hand side. So it here it is positive. The if I am transferring this number to the right side, it becomes negative, and the whole thing becomes equal to 0. Now if you see these type of equations like this, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, and you have to find out the value for x. Please recall, or let me write, use this formula so that you can easily find out the answer for x. So x is equals to minus b is here, plus minus root of b square, the same b will work here, b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let me use different types of chalk so that you can see what variable is where. Okay, so b is over here also, here square, we squaring. So let me use different color so that you know that we are squaring. Okay, and c is here. Okay, and this for the purple chalk means we are multiplying, or we are going to square without any restriction. Okay, so these thus always remember the symbol or the sign sorry, the signs. The signs plays an important role for the solution. Okay, I hope now the formula is quite attractive to look. Okay, so this we are going to use in it. So x is equals to minus b, this minus b minus b plus minus root b square. So this is b square minus 4 times a is here, c is here. Okay, and by divided by 2 times a is here. I hope this is clear. So I am using here. So if you see b square plus 7b minus 60. So b we are given with b square plus 7b minus 60 equals to 0. If you compare with this, we know a is the coefficient of x square. So here we are not using x, here we are using b. So this means a b square plus b. For this b, let me write the big terms. Okay, so ab square bb plus c is equals to 0. So this is of the form this type. So if you just don't get confused, just use x, just put b is equals to x. That means x square plus 7b minus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0. By putting b is equals to x, you don't get confused and easily can evaluate value for x. And you can, if x is value is something, then the same value work for b. Okay, so x square plus 7x minus 60. Okay, now we can easily compare. So a is the coefficient of x square. Here in the coefficient is 1. Okay, here b is the coefficient for x. So here is b. So a is 1, b is 7, and c is just the constant term. So here we took the whole term with sign. Okay, so c is minus 60. Okay, always take with sign. So here the positive sign is already here. We don't write positive signs, so I am not writing. But in negative signs, we write the negative signs. Always take this whole terms with a sign. Okay, now apply all these value in this formula to get your value of b or x. B is equals to x, which is equals to minus b. B is 7, so minus b. So let me use different color. So here minus b plus minus root b square, that is 49, minus 4 multiply with a is 1, multiply with c. C is minus 60 divided by 2 multiply with a is 1. Now solving it, let me solve it. Okay, the root is all over. So solving it gives me minus 7 plus minus 49. It becomes plus because minus multiply with another minus gives me 1, and it is 2 of 40 because 60 times 4 is 240, and 240 multiplied by 1 is 1. Sorry, the 240. Now in denominator it is 2. It is minus 7 plus minus, the addition will give me 2, 8, 9, and this is by this, and I know 2, 8, 9 is equals to 17 times 17. Yes, it is. And if I root, so this 289, meaning I can rewrite it as 17 times 17, and I know whenever I see pair inside a root, I can easily remove the root and one of the number. So here it will be 70. Now how we are going to evaluate this? It is quite easy. So minus 7 plus minus 17 by 2. So first we take plus here. Okay, so it is 17 by 2, say minus 7, 17 by 2. Okay, and minus here, 2 cases. Okay, so first this one, second this one. Now solving this in numerator, I'll get 10 by 2, which is 5. In numerator here, I'll get minus 24. Okay, minus 24 by 2, which is minus 12, and here 5. And as I know, this is the value for x, or we have b. So b and b is equals to minus 12. If you see, what was our b? B was the base of the triangle, and we know base of the triangle measured in length, and length must be always positive. So we take this value for v, not this, because here b is negative. So length cannot be negative. Length cannot be negative. So we ignore this, but we take this. So our value for b is equals to 5. Okay, I hope this all thing is very clear to you. Okay, so the value is for b is 5 centimeter. Always write the unit for it. Okay, I hope this is all clear. And because value for base is 5, and we know the height or the altitude was 6x plus 7, or b plus 7, which equals to 5 plus 7, which is 12. I hope all things are clear, very clear to you. Now let's move to next example. Now this example is quite interesting because this type of problems always occur in daily life somewhere in the world. So the cost of turfing a triangle field. So our field is of the shape triangle, and the cost of the turfing at rate, so the turfing rate is 45 per 100 meter square. So suppose there is a worker. So worker is here. He worked he takes 45 rupees, 45 uh, 45 rupees. Okay, think of this question as in terms of worker which is working. Okay, so he takes 45 rupees in every 100 hours. Okay, clear? I hope this is clear to you. 100 hours, you can use anything: hour, minute, day, year. Okay, so hour is quite good, not a day. Okay, let me write minutes. Okay, 100 minutes. In every 100 minutes, he'll be needing 45, or he charges 45 rupees. Okay, same with this. The cost of turfing of a field at a rate, that means a worker is doing the turfing at the rate of 45 per 100 meter square. This means the area. So this means, if you make sense in term of the question given, so this means whenever the worker covers the 100 meter square area, he gets 45 rupees. Okay, so he gets 45 rupees, and in total he gets 900 rupees. In total he gets 900 rupees. Okay, 900 rupees. The question says, up to this point, is the cost of turfing a triangular field at the rate of 45 per 100 meter square is 900. So in total he gets 900, but if you see the per unit, or the every 100 meter square, he gets 45 rupees, and in total he gets 900 rupees. So the question is asking for the height if double the base. So suppose base is equals to b. Okay, base is equals to b, and if we are doubling the base, so double the base, that means 2b. 2 times b means doubling the base of the triangle is 5 times the height, that is equals to 5 times the height. I am taking height is equals to h. So this means b is equals to 5 by 2 h. I hope this is also clear. This whole sentence or the whole question is clear. And the question asks, what is the height? What is our height? Okay, so question asks, what is our height? Now we have this information. So if a worker charge 45 rupees every time he covers 100 meter square, and if he gets 900 rupees, so how much he covered? So for every 45 rupee, that means let me use another. So for every 45 rupees, so for every 45 rupees he covers 100 meter square. That means if you multiply, that means 900 is equals to what? It equals 20 times 45, because 45 times 2 is 90, and if I multiply that number with 10, I'll be getting this 900. So 900 is equals to 20 times 45. That means he charged 900 rupees in total. Yes, that means 20. If I do 20 times 45, he charged 900. Okay, so this means for every 45 he covers the 100 meter square. So, and now we easily see that he covers 20 times. Okay, so this means for 1 times of 45, he covers 100 meter square, and 2 times of 45 he covers, what will be he covering? He covers, if in a single time he covers 100, in second times he will also cover 100. So adding those two, we will have 200 meter square. So up to this 20 times 45 he covers 20 times 40, sorry, 20 times 100. 20 times 100, this means 2000 meter square. So he covered 2000 meter square, and in return he gets 900 rupees. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now what? Now for 2000 meter square he gets uh, he gets 900 rupees. Okay, we know height is h, we know base is 5 by 2 h, we know and we know this is the unit for area. That means the area is 2000 meter square. So area is 2000 meter square, and we know area is half into base into height. We know height is h, and we know base is this 5 by 2 times h, 5 by 2 times h, and this means 5 times 2 by h, this means 4 times 2000 divided by so h times h, which is this, which is equals to h square. Let me cancel out things. So it is 40 okay, for 100. Okay, now I know 4 times 4 times 100, sorry, 10 times 10, it is equals to h. I have two pairs of the same number, so it is, I can easily remove the root and write 4 times 10, which is equals to 40. So height is 40. Okay, so height is 40 meter, and base is, so if I know the height, which is 40, so base is cancelling this will give me 20 and 100. So base is 100. Okay, so I hope the solution is clear to you. Okay, so it is quite easy solution. So okay, so the height is 40 centimeter. Okay, that's what we calculated. Now let's move to next. Okay, so next question says, it is quite easy. So from a point in the interior of an equilateral triangle, please recall what is an equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, say this, and all the angles, interior angles are 60 60 60. Okay, so but in here question says, from a interior point in the interior of an equilateral triangle, perpendicular drawn to three sides. So let's say this is our interior point, a perpendicular is drawn, for example this, so it is of 90 degree. Here on this side it is also a 90 degree, and for this side it is also a 90 degree. So I am just producing it further. It will get to the vertex, it will touch vertex. I hope you see. So this one is 8 centimeter, so this green one is 8 centimeter. Okay, and this red one is suppose 10 centimeter, and this orange one is 11 centimeter. So we have to find out the area. So finding out the area, if you see from this, the whole triangle, I am taking out three parts. So what three part I am talking about? First is this triangle, in which the base is A. I am assuming the side of the side of the triangle is equals to be A. So side, I am assuming it to be A. Okay. So it is A here, and this I know the length is 8 centimeter, which is our height. Okay, because A is base and height means height makes the height is the highest point of the triangle to the base, which makes a 90-degree angle with the base. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now I know the formula for the area, which is half into base. Base is height and height is 8 and area is 4A. Okay, I hope this is clear. And for this triangle, I'll be calculating, and I'm taking now another triangle. For this triangle, this is of with the height this part, the 10, and the base still remains the A. So area is half into base is A into height is which is 10, which is 5A. Now for this triangle here, I'm taking this triangle and I know base is this. So area is for this area is half into base into height, which is 11A by 2. Okay. So or just write me like this. Okay. So 8A by 2. This is 10A by 2. So adding all of the, I'll get the area for total. I'll be getting the area for the whole equilateral triangle. So area of the equilateral triangle is equals to 8A by 2 plus 10A by 2 plus 11A by 2, which is equals to this is 18 and this is 28. Okay, so 29 by 2A, and I already know the area for the equilateral triangle is this root A over 4A square, and this is also the area. So this is 29 by 2A. I'm going to cancel out the same terms. This will give me the value for A, which is 4 times 29 by 2 times root 3, which cancels out 2, which is 58 over root 3. I hope this is clear and this is quite easy for you to do. So this was the final example for this lecture. I hope you enjoyed it, and next we will be discussing more on the next lecture. So thank you for this session. So thank you.